Hello, welcome to the newspaper review segment. My name is William Sabule, and we are back with taking the headlines from the national and local dailies across the country. You're very much welcome. If you're just seeing this video for the first time, you're very much welcome. And do well to follow us on our social media handles. We're on Facebook as Thav TV. On Instagram, we are Thav TV_NG. On Twitter, at Thav TV. And here on YouTube is Thav TV. Don't forget to turn your notification bell to always get notified whenever we come on with a new session. You're very much welcome. Without wasting much time, let's go straight to taking the headlines for today. Okay, we'll start today with the Vanguard newspaper. Today, the 24th day of January 2022. Yes, the year has already kicked off in earnest and a lot is already going on. So we take the headliner here on the Vanguard newspaper. It says Nigeria, others face tighter financing as US hikes rates. Massive capital outflow looms. Analysts recommend domestic counter rate hike. Equities threatened by both actions. All of that is on page 19 of the Vanguard newspaper. Then we see this headline also on the Vanguard newspaper. It says Abiola was not killed. He died after falling ill. Abdul Salami. Okay, and then we also take Nigeria's 10.5 million out-of-school children population, highest worldwide. UNICEF, that's on page 4. So if you need to get details of why all these children are out of school and what the government is doing about it, you need to pick up a copy of the Vanguard newspaper and read up the story. Next, we take on News Direct for the 24th day of January 2022. And the headliner here on News Direct says, Court reaffirms legality of Buni-led APC caretaker committee, upholds Supreme Court judgment validating CECPC. Right, that's on page 2 of News Direct newspaper. We also see foreign direct investment. Federal government attracts over $31.82 billion in 33 months. That's a very interesting story. So if you need to get the full story, you need to pick up a copy of News Direct and read up the story. Also on News Direct, we see this question here. It says, who is Peter Obi? Or should government raises alarm over smear campaign? So pick up News Direct, read the full story. Next, we take on the Daily Times newspaper for this 24th day of January 2022. The headliner here says, only price reduction will justify rise pyramids. Experts tell federal government, says progress made so far in increased output of the stable, I'll take that again. Says progress made so far in increased output of the stable still insufficient for local consumption. Expansion in rice production has unlocked enormous private sector investment in rice value chain, CBN. All right, so you want the full story? Pick up a copy of Daily Times newspaper. Next, we take on the Daily Sun. The Daily Sun newspaper will go with the headliner here. It says 2023 opposition mounts for Atiku. Afegwa PDP chieftain kicks against ex-VP's aspiration. Roots for Southern candidate. Group launches campaign for Osibanjo. Okorocha joins race, declares this week. Right, that's all coming on the heels of the 2023 election. So do well to pick up a copy of the Daily Sun newspaper and read the story. Still on the Daily Sun, we see why Southeast is missing in police hierarchy. PSC begins sensitization of Igbo youths. I beg your pardon. I'll take that again. Why Southeast is missing in police hierarchy. PSC begins sensitization of Igbo youths. Right, all of that is on the Daily Sun newspaper. We also see electoral bill battle hots up in NAS. Senate reps shift fight on consensus option to conference committee. Right, so get a copy of the Daily Sun newspaper and read up all of that interesting headlines, that's in the details of those headlines from the pages of the Daily Sun. All right, next we take on the Nigerian Tribune here. We see APC chairmanship, aspirants under security scrutiny. It's on page 22. Still under that headline, we see president likely to get dossier under pressure to checkmate serving ex-governors. Convention and acid test on Buhari's corruption war. South group. Buhari may join race. All right, so all of that is on the Nigerian Tribune. We also see NDLEA intercepts UK Saudi-bound cocaine concealed in synthetic hair. Raids Abuja Garden, arrests 6 over drug cookies and noodles. That's a very interesting one. All right. And then we also see Abiola took ill, died not poisoned, Abdulsalami claims. All right. Next, we take on the Punch newspaper for today, the 24th day of January 2022. And the big headline here says, Electoral Act Amendment, Bill bars voters from contesting candidates' certificates in court. That's on page 2. And then under that, we also take only co-contestants at primaries can sue on candidates' certificates credentials. Ex-INEC director. New provision will be challenged. National Assembly can't masquerade those seeking office, says SAN, S-A-N, that is. And then we also see the story of the seized drugs. It says NDLEA seizes UK Saudi-bound cocaine in wigs, 6 arrested in Abuja. All right, all of that is on the pages of the Punch newspaper. We also see PSC summons IG over police recruitment, workers set for strike. Okay, all of that is on the Punch newspaper, so do well to pick a copy and read up the full story. Next, I take on the Leadership newspaper. The Leadership newspaper here, the headliner says, APC chairmanship, aspirants bank on governors to survive consensus plot. That's on page 4 of the Leadership newspaper. And under that, we also see party alerts on fake registration website, 6 security agencies intervention. All right, all of that is on the Leadership newspaper. Then we also see gunmen kill 4 mining workers in Plateau. Okay, all of that is on the Leadership newspaper. So do well to pick a copy and read up the full story. Next, I'll take on the New Telegraph newspaper. The New Telegraph newspaper here, the headline says, How I Managed Abiola's Case by General Abubakar. How I Managed Abiola's Case by General Abubakar lists 3 factors that helped him ease political tension. Says he never fancied politics. And then we also see other stories here. It says 2023 presidency. Atiku, PDP should concede ticket to South, says Afegboa. All right, all of that is on the New Telegraph newspaper, so do well to pick up a copy and read up the stories. Or you can also join us by dropping your comment and the reactions on the comment section. We'd like to have an interaction with you regarding these headlines that we've read out to you today. And you can also do well to follow us on our social media handles. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course here on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell to always get notified whenever we come online. This has been the News Super Review, and that's all we can take for today. Do want to join us next time. My name is Williams Abule. See you.